Yeah, Kunakshi. How are you?
I'm great. What's your name? I'm sorry, I can't see it on the screen.
It's Priya. You
Priya.
can
Okay,
call me.
hi.
My complete name is Haripriya, but you can call me
Okay,
Priya.
okay, hi Priya. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm great. And I think I've took a lot of rest today, so I'm fully energetic even by the end of the evening. I mean, end of the day is also like I'm full on energy.
That's great. So you are like a bundle of excitement right now, ready to talk about anything.
Yes, of course. My profession also allows me to talk on many things, so I'm ready to talk on anything.
If it's okay with you, what do you do in your profession? What's your profession?
My profession is like I'm a YouTuber. I also like do YouTube videos, and I also have 9 to 5 job, which I'm not going to reveal at the moment. But I work with Big Giant itself, so that's completely for money, I can say, because I'm not at all interested in what I'm doing, but it's just for the sake of earning. So I'll keep that. But I'm very passionate about teaching all these things and YouTube because content creation is always my I don't know, like from it's been a fascination from past 10 years. So like I didn't dare to do it. Only I started during the COVID. That's when I got a lot of motivation from my parents to do so.
So you,
So yes,
so you have like a range of things under your belt.
yeah, you can call me a multitasker. So I do many things. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids, so raising them is also a big job for me. So I think I'm pretty much like doing everything.
That's great, and that's really impressive, managing all these stuff together. I mean, personally, I am really bad at multitasking. If I am doing one thing, I'm focused on that. I cannot handle two things together. So that's really impressive and a very required and needed skill, life skill, basically, in this hustle and bustle of a life.
Yes, life skills. Yes, of course, I would say that you must learn and you must be pretty much ready for everything. Why? Because these days, the competition and the kind of, advancement in technology. And I think not only technology is like you call it as AI generation now. You don't know what's going to happen next in the next 5 years or in the next decade. So you have to be pretty much ready, and you also have to be competent with other because moving on, as some of the jobs are already being, laid off just because of the AI introduction of AI, and I think everyone must have their own kind of thing like content creation or something like this as a passive income, so that I don't know like how to figure out things, but some life skills, as you said, like even if they know cooking, they can just create income out of cooking. You know, something or the other would let you, boom in maybe in the next 5 years.
That's right. You really have to have one thing which makes you stand out from everybody. Because right now, this life and everybody in it, everything is so just so competitive, and it's so much of hustle. Right. Like I recently wrote a research paper in which I actually talked about how our life is so busy nowadays, and the idea of procrastination and rest is basically frowned upon. I mean, telling people that I'm resting is like admitting to something very embarrassing. So, and the whole irony is that the best of the ideas comes to you when you are resting. Right.
Yes,
So it's just so competitive nowadays, and it's just so like you are running in a rat race 24/7.
yes, that's true. I second that. And you tell me about yourself. It would be good, great.
Okay, so my name is Kanakshi Kapoor. You can see it on the screen. And I'm really passionate about talking to people. I really love conversing with others and getting that insight on others' lives, uh, taking things with me from the conversation, having the wisdom of others. And then I also love to give to the conversation as much as I can. So I basically love talking to others. Then I also love writing, I would say. So that is about me.
Got it. Very sweet of you. Good.
Yes, it is. It is. It used to be very like I don't think so. Even in that kind of 10 years back, it was very free. Not even completely like into phones or maybe all this kind of YouTube or maybe there's nothing. Just free time, enjoy talking with parents, friends, hanging out with them, visiting natural places or not just only restricting yourself to home because nowadays everyone are restricting and just browsing and doing all this stuff. They're not just going
Yeah.
ahead and enjoying with nature. And I feel that is much needed because these generations, like kids especially, I don't know like about the youth and all, but kids especially, what I feel is they're not playing in the playgrounds. Instead, they're just browsing the phones. This is what they're doing
Yeah.
and they're watching this kids content or whatever other things that they get.
Yeah, no, as we are growing, our life is basically in this cocoon. We are not getting out of it. We have already made our comfort zones, even kids, all the time. Like, even if we're at the restaurants, we see adults chatting away and their kids are on the phone playing and basically scrolling. And I've also seen so many kids, like babies especially, make a fuss when their parents take their phone away from them. And we cannot even say anything to the parents,
Mm,
right? That why are you giving them your phone? Because
mm.
that is where the future is. You cannot help it. You cannot
This will
help
happen.
screen times.
This is
Yeah,
like inevitable.
it's inevitable. That's true.
Nowadays, everything is online, just like the sessions that we're doing, it's completely online. So you have to cope up with this. And the first thing that is mandatory is like phone or any other gadget, right? So without that, I don't think people can live in this era. I don't think so.
Mm. Especially after COVID. When after the COVID hit, everything turned
Yeah.
online, everything turned through these online sessions, online calls. Distance learning has become such a huge part now. So everything is on these little
Yes.
screens. Okay, okay, so
Yes, of
as I
course.
saw this
It's quite fascinating
tights.
also, like how the communication. Yeah, sorry, please go ahead.
No, I'm sorry to cut you off. Please continue. Yeah, I'm here to listen to you.
No, actually, I think there is a lag. I can observe that because the moment you speak, it's delivering to me like after a second or so. So when you talk, I think I think there's no kind of gap, right? Or
Yeah,
there's
there
any
is a
lag.
gap. Yeah, did check my Wi-Fi. It is fine. I don't know if like there is a lag going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing. I was just like adding to the thing that you said that yes, we made our comfort zone, and it's inevitable that you can't even think about uh, day in your life without a phone. That's quite pretty unimaginable for me. I don't know about others, but I tried. Literally, I tried. I don't know like what, but I tried on my trip to London because that's when I completely kept aside my work and also my family, and I totally enjoyed to myself. So I don't know. It's like my me time because instead, obviously, there were friends and family over there. But whatever it is, like I have spent like at least 1 or 2 days in a place called Seven Sisters, where even without my family, without my kids, I just went alone and met strangers. I made friends and learned about new things, new skills, and all. And also survived over there with that kind of weather. It's very harsh. It's cold over there. So for me, being an Indian, I think on a trip, especially to experience for the first time, it was quite strange for me and at the same time alarming because I couldn't bear that kind of weather. For me, my body type, I couldn't bear. Maybe people other could sustain, I guess. And I pretty much not, I did not even carry things so that I can protect myself from that cold. So I did not wear any kind of jacket. So I'm not really prepared for it. But whatever it is, like at the end of the day, it's like always a happy ending. So I made friends and they could arrange me some kind of outfits for me. I
Yeah.
don't know, I borrowed from them and really quite very, very humble and very kind of them. I don't know like why we don't get these kind of people in India, or maybe people in India are, I think, quite independent or maybe adamant. I don't know. But over there, they're very gentle and humble. They're only close knit. They're only few people. You can say the population is very less, but then also you feel that kind of relation and that kind of bonding. Even if your stranger meets, they will always greet you, saying hi, morning, so something like that. But I don't see over here. Even if you are a friend and you've been like you have 2 years of friendship, even when you see them, they'll be like, yeah, that's it. But they don't show that kind of excitement or saying like wishing morning or like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
I'm
have
not saying
noticed
bad
that.
about my people, that is Indians. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm an Indian too. But I don't know. I have figured out this difference, so I have to put that forward.
Yeah, I mean, if when you have seen both the cultures, you can differentiate between them. Yeah, and yes, this is really
There was a culture
prominent.
shock.
Yeah, this is really prominent in metropolitan cities of India. Like when you go to small towns, right? To even like in villages, maybe they are polite there, but when you come to metropolitan cities over here, everybody is doing their own thing. Everybody is into
Yeah,
their own stuff, and I guess they don't bother interacting with others. And in some way, it does feel
yeah,
less
pretty bad.
less welcoming. Yeah, it does feel less
Mm.
welcoming.
What do you
And
think? What do you think
as
about living in a big city is good? Isn't is it like good, or what do you think?
actually, I have mixed opinions on it. Uh, like if you are in a small place in small town with less number of people who are polite to you, that is very welcome there. That is actually homely. But those places won't give you much opportunities in your professional life, in your career, as metropolitan cities would. So this is actually very complicated. It's like a yin and yang. You can't have both good things in your life. You have to choose. You have to prioritize. So yes, personally, I do want
Yes,
to do well in my career first because we are women in India. So we have to do good
yes,
in our careers. So yes, I would like to stay in metropolitan cities to do well.
yeah,
What do you
that's
think?
true. I don't have any point at the moment because my child is like sleeping and she's visiting me all the time. I'm into a room and she's just coming with the phone or the tab, like because only then I would give it because most of the times even I am a mom and I would prefer less screen time and more of a fun time and physical, like all the kind of outdoor activities. I don't know why, because anyways, when they grow up, they have to get attached to the screens, and that's for sure. But at least when they're young, I don't want to make them, stick to the phones because
Yeah,
that's when they have to explore a lot. They have to learn. They have to be a little, they have to know everything. It's not that they have to stick to the phones. They have to enjoy. So that's when I have like took on a trip to London on my expenses because I want them to explore things. Money, I think we can generate it anytime. Even they will be having good life in future, right? And I don't think I have to like save money and push it to them. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy and at the same time make my children enjoy every bit of it, every whatever I have saved, because that is what I am, creating that. I don't know about other parents like what they are thinking about, but my perspective, I feel like let me enjoy, let my children enjoy, and be prepared for the world, for the next, what whether it's competitive or pretty much fast paced, whatever you call it as. I want them to be prepared for that as well.
that is those are some great thoughts. You have a sense of clarity and the whole aspect. That's actually very new for me to hear. I do not interact in such ways much. And yes, this is really insightful for me to learn so much. And yes, I do agree with you in all these aspects. And this was a really fun conversation. I hope you feel the same way.
Yes, yes, of course. And
Yeah,
thank you, Konakshi, for the wonderful time that you spent in your life. And you had also, shared your thoughts. Maybe we share the age gap, but then also, like, I feel that I'm so much connected to you. So, waiting for the next opportunity to talk with you. And until then, bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priya. It was a great conversation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, me too.